Well, let's continue then. Still mystified by why the Thai baht appears to be artificially inflated. Well, it's certainly affecting the exchange rate. Trump land. Well, it's been a busy week again at the White House. Jared Kushner, Trump's son-in-law, has had his security clearance dropped. So he's basically being pushed out. Interestingly, I found out that his father spent some time in prison for tax evasion and witness tampering. And the witness tampering involved him trying to discredit his brother-in-law, who was cooperating with federal prosecutors with regard to the tax evasion. And he hired a prostitute to try to discredit his brother-in-law. And it was an act of retaliation, as he set the situation up and then informed his sister. Sounds like a delightful man. Ostentatiously corrupt. That's how I describe that family. The exodus from the White House has continued. Hope Hicks, the communications director, has resigned. It's really a laughable state of affairs if it wasn't so sad. And to cop it all, Trump was seen at an official event to discuss the Florida shooting deaths, and had a piece of paper in his hand, and on close-up there was some writing on it and the keyword listening. So he's being prompted in the art of listening. On to sport. Very boring Premier League show last week, with the titles sorted out and the top six very much there to stay. There's a huge relegation situation developing, and this has prompted most teams to present themselves very cautiously, not wanting to lose, and the result of all this is very boring matches. So, something for you to think about. In snooker, John Higgins managed to beat Barry Hawkins 9-7 to win the Welsh Open. This was after he dispatched O'Sullivan in the quarters. The final was a little bit damp squib, I think, but nevertheless, Higgins, his 30th title of his career. Wow. The notebook's back, 3,500 baht. But interestingly, the guy who did the work commented that if it goes wrong again, it might be best to ditch it, as notebooks are notoriously poor in terms of working for long periods. The board apparently breaks down frequently. Let's finally look at music over that 7-day period. I think the highlight has to be I watched the Monteray documentary in 1967 about Jimi Hendrix, and there was a lot of footage of the concert as well. It was absolutely delightful. Now for my picks of the week from my music. I'm still going through 1999, and special mention for Valence Street by Neville Brothers. If you like your funk from New Orleans, just get stuck in. Then there's the traditional yearly record from Van Morrison, Back on Top. Well, he never disappoints. And I'm particularly struck by the band the Charlatans, and then 1999 release Us and Us Only. There's some great stuff on that. So anyway, that's my wrap for this vlog.